New Hope family, we are back day 4 of this week, and we're jumping into the book of John in a more thorough way. We're going to be explaining a little bit of more of what's going on specifically, and we started the book of John yesterday, but if you got your Bibles with you, we're going to chapters 2, 3, and 4, and I love the book of John because it showcases this central theme that Jesus is who he says he is. You're gonna find that this entire book revolves around this idea that Jesus is the Messiah, that like in chapter 1, like it stated, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. That is a very authoritative statement saying that Jesus is who he says he is. He's truly God and he's truly man, and he created the cosmos in the beginning. And this is just a wild thing to think about, and you're gonna find that many people in the book of John do not like what Jesus is saying at all, and Jesus is gonna present different roads to us, and we get the ability and we have the free will to decide and think about who we want to see Jesus as. We can see him as the Messiah and the Son of God, or we can see him as just a wise teacher and a philosopher and a man of wisdom, but the choice is ours. And we're jumping into chapter 2 of John, and we're gonna see that Jesus starts off his movement of miracles with a miracle at the wedding of Cana, and he's turning water to wine, and this is a very strong start as Jesus presents a sign. And a sign really is just something that points to someone or something, and it really is a foretelling of the signs to come in the following chapters that they're gonna point to the person of Jesus as God. They're gonna showcase and display and put Jesus on the throne where he belongs. That Jesus doesn't just talk the talk, but he walks the walk, and his signs and ministry are gonna showcase that. When we jump to chapter 3, Jesus is gonna be talking to a rabbi named Nicodemus. And Jesus, you're gonna wanna notice these when he has these conversations, is he's gonna be offering a new way of life that no one can offer but him. In chapter 3, Nicodemus is asking how to be born again, and Jesus, simply put, is asking and offering a new way of abundant, true life, and only Jesus can offer that to us. In chapter 4, Jesus is having another very sacred conversation at a sacred well with a Samaritan woman who has not been living a godly life whatsoever. She's had husbands upon husbands, and Jesus here is offering her this crazy new way of life. And he presents another authoritative statement saying that I am the living water, and that I alone can satisfy the human heart. I don't just say that to say it, but I want you to trust in me and experience a life where your soul is content, and I can offer you that living water that satisfies the human heart. And you're gonna notice this, that these are just glimpses that showcase that Jesus is who he says he is. And this is just the first 4 chapters of John, and we are just getting started. And so we'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll be diving into more of the book of John. So we will see you guys then.